Hey guys, what's up? This is my boy 16, and in this video I'm going to be doing a hands-on review of the Maisto Tech Rockcrawler Extreme. Now I've been looking at this product for about 7 months now, since I saw Ultimate RC or RCmania.com on YouTube or whatever by Jang. He was doing a review of this on his YouTube blog, and I saw it and I thought it was pretty dang cool for how small it is and how capable it is for the low price of it. So I got mine for about $32, which I know is probably over what normal prices are, but believe me, I think it's worth it. But I put batteries in it. I have hobby grade rechargeable batteries, so my batteries in it will run a longer period of time without wasting a ton of juice trying to just run the car. So the car pretty much comes with the remote and the vehicle itself, but it doesn't really come with anything else. Surprisingly, it doesn't even come with the remotes for the batteries for the remote, which is normally what these cars do come with. But it did come with the antenna tube for the car. So a little bit of a pesky little thing to work with, but once you get it out, you can just slide the antenna tube right over it. So this is made by Maisto Tech, which is one of my favorite toy grade RC brands, next to Air Hogs, because Maisto Tech, I've had a vehicle by them previously, and it was one of the best vehicles I've ever had, except for when my friend stepped on it and broke it. So, but this is their Rockcrawler Extreme, and the difference between this is it uses one of those really thin Lexan bodies. And it's pretty good looking. I like the stickers on it. It uses a Lexan body, and they have a little bit softer springs in this one than they do in the older model of the one with the harder top to it. You can take this body off easy as pie by just removing 4 of these little security pins. I'm not going to take mine off because I just put the antenna tube on, but gonna put that one back in there. There we go. The car doesn't necessarily have that great of a steering radius when it comes to going forward, but when you go in reverse, you can easily do sharp turns and things like that. And if you want to, you can flip the body's the front of the body over, and you can turn it around so that way the front points this way, so you have the rearward steering. That'll give you a little bit more forward steering capability, but it might interfere with your climbing ability. I'm not exactly sure, but the car, either way, works really well when it comes to that. Now, the weird thing with mine is when I got mine, one of the front tire in the front here has been pretty badly warped by being in the case for so long, or in the box. So it kind of wobbles a little bit, but that's expected to go away eventually. And if it doesn't, I can just move it to the back where it doesn't have that much of an effect. The remote with it is pretty small, but people are over-exaggerating just how tiny it is. I can fit it comfortably in my hand without having to compromise comfort. Doing the one finger thing, for me, it doesn't really feel that natural. I don't really like it. But if I wanted to, what I could do is probably just hold it like this, which feels a little bit more comfortable to me. But you hold it in your own ways. But the steering wheel and all that stuff is pretty nice. The remote, I like it because it's a lot smaller than its predecessor, and it doesn't use a 9-volt, which is nice. It uses a simple 2 AAAs. So, doesn't suck down tons of battery like it was originally, or like what the older model does. And with this one, they have a really decent little feature on it, which is a battery compartment locking thing. And you're probably thinking, why would you have one of those? I mean, because sometimes if you run over something, you can flip the locking pins. It can try to grab that locking pin and the battery panel can fall off and your batteries can fall out. So they have a little lock there so that you have to push to be able to open the battery panel. So it's pretty, the batteries are extra secure, so you don't have to worry about the batteries falling out. Other than that, pretty much the only other upgrades they did is probably put in, probably put a couple of guards over the motors a little bit better. They put the same, they still have the same bumpers on it. They put better guards over the motors pretty much. That's pretty much all I see that's a little bit different. And it just downright feels a little bit lighter without that heavy duty body on there. Which really, when it comes to what this Rockcrawler is designed to do, you really don't want to have that big of that heavy duty of a body because it's going to get scuffed, it's going to get scratched and stuff. But this is very scratch resistant and it's very lightweight. So, if you give me a second here, I'm going to drive it around my really messy room. And I'll show you guys that it is capable of doing quite a bit of crawling. So, just give me 2 seconds here while I get some of my stuff situated. Okay, got that taken care of. Put that up here. So, if you guys don't be surprised about my room being extremely messy, it is very easy for me to clean and it's not excessive. Alright, so unlock the tripod and move it over here. Whoops. I just hit something. Okay, is that zoomed in? Yeah, it was zoomed in. So you see my room is practically pretty messy, but this will be able to get around it. So if I back up here. Whoop, hit the tripod. Okay, here we go. So, climb over the shoes. Able to do that pretty easily. Put the bumper in the rear getting stuck in the crap. Yeah, this normally doesn't happen. It's because there are two of them too close to each other and the straps caught it. But let's see it drive over some other stuff. And it has a lot of speed. A lot of people think that Rockcrawlers are really just constantly slow, which they are. This is not a speed demon. But the speed is very enjoyable, having that bit of speed. So you see it's able to go over a lot. And to my surprise, this is actually able to climb up curves. So you see that the steering isn't terribly good, but I mean, it's not terrible. What the heck did I run over? Okay, I'm on top of something here. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Yay, there we go. So in reverse, you do get a little bit more. That's why I got caught on a little circuit board. Okay. So you do get a little bit more agility out of it in reverse than you do in forward gear, but forward gear you get a little bit more control. It doesn't like you don't find your steering to be too overcorrective. So we go through here. This crawler is one of the best I've seen in quite some time. My brother had the original crawler. If you guys seen that on my YouTube, he had the original Rockcrawler, and it was pretty dang good. But the one flaw it had is it was really heavy, and the springs are a bit too long, so they didn't allow for very easy maneuverability. So I'm going to drive this back over around. Oh, excuse me. I'll put the crawler right over here to end off the video. So, in reality, with this, you do get a lot of fun. It is a great RC car. It doesn't lag. You do have a little bit of lag in the steering, but in reality, you're not going to be worrying about going full speed and then having to hit things at full speed because you're going slow. And if you see here, the steering isn't terrible. You are able to steer, and it is very responsive. you just get a little bit extra control and maneuverability when you're in reverse. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my small review of the Maisto Tech Rockcrawler Extreme. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys later. Stay cool, YouTube. Bye.